The final home game of any college football season is cause for celebration. Senior Day, a perfect way to celebrate and remember all of the accomplishments of this group of leaders. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Oregon Ducks, the House of Loud, Autzen Stadium in Eugene. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the Wyoming Cowboys, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. The Ducks will kick it off to get us underway. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Wyoming's offense will have first crack at this one. And David, they've got a guy in the backfield that certainly is capable of carrying more than his share of the weight. This offensive attack.
Yeah, he's a piece, but I would argue this, Reese. Like, you need to get the ground game going. For this offense to be successful, they need a physical...
Turning it on! And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Good work up front to get that first down on the ground, and now they'll go back to work. They're going to ride this running back. All right, guys, let's chat a little Wyoming. It has been a season to forget, and honesty compels us to say changes are probably coming.
I'm not sure, but I think Reese Davis just fired a coach. Is that what I heard? I'm pretty sure that's what just happened. Listen, hasn't gone well. You've heard the outside noise, continuing to get louder and louder, haven't met expectations. And this is the business we live in college sports, when you get paid a lot of money to do a job and you don't perform.
Listen, at the end of the day in college football, it's results-oriented. They've lost football games this year, and so all signs right now pointing to them potentially making that change before next season. If they're going to stay competitive and they're going to field the best team and program possible heading into next year, then it looks as though a change is inevitable here.
A little touch pass to the receiver. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
How many ways can I make you think, right? First drive, out the gates, get it to my playmaker, going full speed across the formation with a touch pass. You better be able to adjust to it. Then when you adjust to it, I'm going to have an adjustment to your adjustment because I'm always right. I'm an offensive guy.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Wants to throw. It's Camarda. Got it in the middle. It's Wade. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. He'll do it himself. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. Lost yardage leaves them looking at 2nd and 14. Back to pass. Under fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. He's got it and still on his feet. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. And so on their opening drive of the game, they want to stay on the field, and the offense will go for it on 4th down. Lets it go to the end zone. And it's batted away, and the 4th down play doesn't convert. They'll give up the football. So Oregon's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this quarterback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse, it's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David, and it's going to be happening out on an island all game long. The receiver's got speed, he's got game-breaking ability, catching the football, can climb the ladder. He's going up against one of the best shutdown corners in the game. I cannot wait to watch this.
Yeah, and he's got the speed to stay with him and the instincts, and he's been so great out wide in every game. This is a huge test. This is a Sunday test. Two NFL guys going at it to see who's going to take home the prize.
And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there.
Well, it's a nice job by the defender. They're closing the gap with the wide receiver. They're going to complete the hitch pass, but he's able to run right up on him, get him to the ground for a minimal gain.
Wants to throw on third. The quick out. Open space at the 25. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30. And the Ducks come to the line with a new set of downs. Pulls it and fires to the left. Great to have perfect blocking, but you can also make your own, and that's exactly what he does, getting it up to the 36. The Ducks can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. Wants to throw again. Fires to the big fella. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Ducks are on the move. Wants to throw on first down. Finds his man in the middle. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Second down coming up. Now the play fake. Quickly complete. Breaks into the open. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. The give to the back. Spins away from the defense. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. And the Ducks back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. This quarterback needs to stay true to his mechanics. He just sort of heaved it up off the back foot.
And these mechanics are crazy. You see all these quarterbacks on the field with towels before games and doing that little salsa thing that you see quarterbacks with their hips, popping through. But it makes sense because you have to have that good, strong base underneath you. Otherwise, you start to sail that football and miss your target.
The Ducks come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Looking to throw on 3rd. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. They pick the spot. It's going to be about a 37-yard attempt. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And they don't get 7 on that opening drive, but they get 3. And this place is rocking. Night games are always so loud, so obnoxious, and these fans, they get something to cheer about with that first offensive possession.
Wyoming takes over the football, and the Cowboy offense on its way out. They're looking for any type of offense to try to get this thing going, down 3-0. On target to the left. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. The give is to Williams. There he goes. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
Good running backs are the ones that can make things happen in small spaces. That running back there found his lane, he found his crease, and there was no hesitation. He got north right away and was able to make a big-time play.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
Finds his big tight end. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. They'll line up for a second down play. To the air, it's Camarda. Rushes on him. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. He was thinking big return, didn't get that, but boy, did he give his offense an opportunity at the 31. They're going to throw it to start the drive. It's complete to the left. Still on his feet. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Tight end finds a soft spot. And he'll step out of bounds just short of the goal line. Almost a touchdown, but not in there yet. The Ducks have it with a first and goal. The option look. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Ducks!
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Got the quick completion. Shakes off the defender. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Might be calling a hot route. To the air, it's Camarda. Working the middle. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Wants to go up top on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Finds us back in the middle. Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. Just keeps slinging it. Fires it down the seam. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot. So now it's second and long. Looking to fire. Unloads it left. Got his man. Corralled and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Throw to the end zone. It's picked off. So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. Working that left side now. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Gives it on the option. Oh, he's got some space. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. And the Ducks, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Let's see what they've got on second down.
Timeout.
Wants to go up top. Got his man. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Ducks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Looking to buy time. Across the 25, he's got room. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. They'll immediately call timeout. So with only seconds left in the half, here comes the field goal unit. And he's already 1 for 1, so this time he'll try to put one through from 39 yards out. Absolutely perfect. And that lead grows even bigger. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, after seeing that, sign me up for another 2 quarters there in Eugene.
The Cowboys will kick it off to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Trying to set the tone with the run. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Trying play action. Grabbed in the middle. It's Robbins. And that one looked as if it might go all the way, but they picked up more than 40 yards before the touchdown-saving tackle. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Complete in the middle. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Makes the grab on the left. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. The snap sets up to throw. They've got the screen set up. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. And this field goal team has been busy. This kicker comes out for the 3rd time tonight. Right down the boulevard. And now the lead is extended a little further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. North Texas looked like a serious force in what can only be described as a dominant win. This is a program that's won before, and they might just add some more hardware before the year is out. A busy day.
And he throws another interception, his 3rd one of the night. Going the other way, and he's got room. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. They're going to run it. Touchdown, Oregon. And the beatdown has ensued.
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming into this season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout year. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done, and he's showing it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not in. They were ready for that. Going to have to create some explosive plays to the passing game.
And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. Turning it on! And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46.
3rd down and inches, everyone in the stadium knows they're going to be physical and they're going to run the football, but they still execute at a good level. Not only picking up the 1st down, chewing up more yardage to make this drive even easier.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Looking to pass. It's Camarda. Unloads it downfield. And man, oh man, he is in the dark tonight. His 4th interception. They bring him down, but that great defensive play might be overturned. Let's see what the call is.
And you got to focus, right? The first thing you're looking at as a defensive lineman, the first thing you understand is the ball starts with a snap count. I have to line up, see the ball. When the ball moves, I move. I know it's simple, but you still see guys jumping off sides all the time.
He'll come through on 3rd down as he's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. They're there to stop him at the 21 after a pickup of 2. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They've got it right on the edge of the red zone, but they face a 3rd and unleashes one deep. Touchdown, Cowboys! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6. Now the 2-point conversion attempt is coming.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To the running back. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Zings it complete to the right. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. That's the end of the period, and Oregon has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. They'll throw on 3rd and short. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. The Ducks decide to punt it away. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. Gets his first one of the day away. Might be a little stiff. They only used him twice in that loss a week ago. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Wyoming takes over the football and the Cowboy offense on its way out. Here comes the heat. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking downfield, it's Camarda. Gonna let it fly. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Misses again, it's incomplete, and that's 3 in a row. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Fires to the wideout. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And wings it incomplete.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Ducks! And the punishment has been extended. That one puts them in really good shape to get back on the right track and get another W.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Slips through the line. He's got an alley. And there he goes. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. He is headed to the sideline with a little bounce in his step after scoring on that kick return.
And he should have some bounce in his step. How about the effort, weaving in and out, covering all that space. Great blocking on the play, and he does the rest. You don't put guys back deep that can't roll. And you could see when he got in the open field, he rolled out.
They'd hoped to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Got it behind the line. It's Robbins. Makes the stop at the 23-yard line, but it's a pickup of 15. A first down, and this offense is smelling the end zone. He's got it on the right. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Out of the gun, the inside give. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that first down. From the gun, wants to pass. Good timing on the quick out. Touchdown, Oregon! And the pummeling has started. They built a comfortable lead and trying to hang on for a Week 13 victory.
Nice job on the route and catch by the tight end scoring that touchdown. And it doesn't matter what play this offense calls. All game long, everything has been working. This has been a master class in offensive productivity.
On the move from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. To throw, it's Camarda. Bringing the heat. With the catch, it's Williams. He'll be forced out of bounds right at the 30-yard line as they try to grind out some room. That last completion sets him up on second down. Finds his tight end. Finally stopped at the 46 after a 15-yard gain. The offense setting up shop at the 46, first and 10. Looking to throw on first down. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. And the Cowboys have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at second and a mile. Pocket breaking down. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Now staring at a third down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. He's going for the big play. Catch inside the 25. Oh, he thought for sure he was going to be able to house that one, but a huge pickup all the way down to the 12.
And that's a first down for the offense.
To the air on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Williams. Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Looking to fire. Unleashes to the end zone. And he wanted to get the score right there, but it falls incomplete. Let's talk for just a moment about Wyoming. He's been under pressure all season, and they really haven't done much to turn down that heat. And it's just hard to... For the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. The 40. He's at the 20. Touchdown Ducks! The defense does the work itself with a pick six.
This has been the story of the game. Everything going their way. Offensively, special teams, and now on defense here in the fourth quarter. They're still being aggressive. They're still jumping these throws. He picked that thing off and took it all the way to the house.
On the run from inside his own 5. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. First play of this drive comes from the 27. To the air. It's Camarda. Under fire. He'll try to do it himself. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Line getting set on second down. Wants to go up top. Throws for the tight end. And that is his 5th interception, a nightmare he is not waking up from. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes. If you do choose to rub a little salt in it and keep chucking and keep scoring, I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late, you're not handing it off. We were beating Central Michigan by 80-something points. He was still letting us throw the football. It's the defense's job to stop you.
And here comes the field goal team. Salt, meet open wound. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out